Hello, friends. Hope you all are safe and healthy and enjoying learning system. I, Dr. Mohanil Verma from Computational Nanoanic Research Lab, Sri Shankaracharya Technical Campus, Bhilai, Chhattisgarh, India. I welcome you all in this new lecture. I'm sorry, there is a big gap in between the last lecture and this lecture. So, in the previous lectures, I tried to learn as well as teach the beginner subsystem, starting from installation of system in different versions, then the configuration of laptop, etc., and then from the designing of FDF file to run, and I studied different properties of materials, and we have used the tools given in the utility of the system tool. So in this lecture is actually dedicated to one of the most important properties of the material. That one is the transport property. So why we need these transport properties? We know our final target of studying this material, and that is the device fabrication, and especially when we are working in the field of nanomaterials, nanotechnology, then we will discuss, we will consider about that nano devices. So in order to understand that the properties or characteristics of nano devices, we need different structure properties. Along with that, different structure properties, we need the transport properties, and especially that IV characteristics. So in general, in nano devices, we consider that two terminal devices, three terminal devices like transistors, FET, BioFET, etc. And this is the era of molecular and electronic level devices, molecular devices, just like molecular switching, etc. And that one atom based devices also. So in all these devices, the common factor is we have the electrodes, and using different bias, we get that IV characteristics. So this transport properties study, that's why very important, and that nowadays sensors, that biosensors type related studies, this has been given emphasis because we need numbers of different sensors, sensing devices. So any students wants to study about all these devices, then they must learn about this IV characteristic and transport properties. So here we use transistor. This is the tool implemented with the system and built with the system now. So we will learn transistor. So I should now start that tutorials, and let me first share my screen. So this is my screen with this home directory. So one question arises in the general, from where we have to start. If you want to study any type of devices, other transport properties, especially, then from where we have to start. So as usual, I always suggest to the students, or prefer that that you have to make that Google a good friend. So let us start from that Google. So we have to learn transistor basics, and there are numbers of tutorials given in that website of this system websites, and one webcast event is also there. So you should start from this webcast, and it's from I think this is from year 10th September to 140. So in order to understand the basics of transport properties and the transistor, you should start from this. Also, that second thing is that YouTube. Also, you can start that YouTube also, from YouTube also. So just type transistor, then you will get numbers of tutorials on transistor, and some good work presented by Pratham Kumar Panda 1 year ago. So he has started tutorials, and also in the one of my workshop, that is it was all today in 6 months ago, and that was one lab work dedicated to this transistor, and this is about 2.5 hours lab work, and this was dedicated to transistor for the transport property. So before starting, you should go through all these, so that webcast. And one of the thing that I should mention here is, as I always mention, that this system is actually well documented, and it has a very good manual. So you should start from this manual by typing just a transistor, and that some basics and the flags we have to use in this transistor. It is given how to that compile transistor, etc. So before starting, you should have to learn all this. Here actually I am with you to make that things easy for the students, so sister learners. So in this lectures I am introducing one of the script to make the things easy. So in the last version, actually I have 2 scripts for transistor, and before in the previous lectures I have given that compilation. For the compilation I have given you some good script of that parallel compilation too, and also for the optimization of the system I have given a dedicated one lecture for the optimization of that system. So, and students are enjoying that optimization process as well as the compilation process by using that those scripts. Now for the transistor, in my laboratory I also designed scripts. So in the previous script, that was for the system version 3.2. So system 3.2. So these are the transistor. This is for the script 3.2, and one can use this script 3.2 up to system 4.0. Before that system 4.0. So here for the basics of if you have that basic clear, then you know that in transistor we need that electrode file, then this bias file, so our sketching file, and then that TB trans file. So so in this script I have prepared these 3 files, that electrode files. So simple, these electrode files I am taken the help of this that test files given in the system web page. It's given in this system package, and there is one readme files, and the people are using this script, and they have given good feedback of this. So this is that electrode file, and then this bias file to run that sketching, and then by using this TB trans script we can get that IV characteristics. So this is for the previous one. But in between now, transistor has been upgraded in the version of 4.1.5, and is mentioned by that sister developer that this is very advanced version of transistor, and we are getting good result as well as saving computational time by using this. So now here I am trying to present you that the script for the new version of that system transistor, and this is that is for this this is that new script. Again here The first one is that electrode file, and in this electrode file, we have all those flags which are available in that test files. So you can go through that test file also. So that is the test files for this is that numbers of test files available for different properties of materials. So this is for the transistor, and these are some test files for transistor studies, and one make file is there, and you can also use this. But in this case, you have to run that particular transistor for one specific voltage. That, for example, here that this is electrode file, and then there is one this skate file, and in this skate file, one this is that device, and for how to that prepare that device, and that electrodes, scattering labels, buffering systems, all these are mentioned in that the tutorials available in YouTube by Pritham, Dr. Pritham, and also in my channel, that one labor. So how to prepare this scattering regions and the electrodes and that key points, everything is mentioned there. So I am not going to the details of that. And here this is only for the single bias, single voltage. So if you want to study that IV characteristic, then what you have to do, you have to start from that one voltage, that lower voltage starting from zero voltage, zero bias to one specific voltage for that device. So you have to run several times one of the program. But by using this script, which I am going to introduce here, just you have to give a single command, and automatically that program will run. So this is that test files available in Vista. And now again I am coming back to my script. So this is a transistor script, and I have tested my script for that test file AU, and also that graphene. This test file, this is available in that system package. So here that this electrode I have taken from that electrode mentioned in this, and then the first script is this, just one command I have given in this script. And this before that I have compiled that transistor by using that script mentioned in my last video. So that was for system 4.1 B4, 4.1 B4, and just I used that arc make file and compile this transistor, system and transistor for 4.1.5. So I have that system binary file available in my bin directory, and that's why this is that command. And here in this my laptop, that number of cores, only 2 cores are available. So here I have mentioned 2. So if you are using any supercomputer or that server and a workstation having numbers of core more than these 2, then just you have to change these numbers, and directly this electrode file, this will be taken from this, and you can modify that electrode file as per your system. So what you have to do, just you have to make a device, and in that device you have to clarify which one is that electrode and left electrode and right electrode, and if you are taking that buffer atoms, then how many numbers of atoms you are taking as buffer, and what is the importance of that those buffer atoms. All these are mentioned in different lectures as well as in tutorial, even that manual also. So this electrode file, and then you have to design this electrode file, and you can take the help of this script, as well as you can take that help of the test files available in the system. And then just first command you will have to give. That command is the simple one. So that sh file, this is that command mentioned is this, just sh file, sh electrode.ptc script.this. Then this will run, and this will give one folder. This is that folder, and in this folders that output file is there, and different XV file is there, FD file. And if you want to that XYZ file, and related flags you have to mention in that that FDF file. And this is EIG file. By using this EIG file, you can plot that DAS for this electrode, individual electrodes, and this is that output file which further used in that scattering. And then the second script, this is that script for the bias region, and here I have mentioned that bias range, and I have taken this bias range from 0.0 to 2.0, and this is that file. This is taken from that system test files. So directly I have just copied, and the only change I have made here is this voltage value. So here that 1 TS voltage, these two lines I have added here. So this is $I. This will change that biasing. And then I have also made a change in electrode path. This is that electrode path, and this electrode path is taken. So little change to run that, and by using a simple command, just again sh command, and one can get this sh command, and one can get these different folders for different voltage starting from 0 to that 2.4. And then the third script here, that is that IV for the IV characteristics. So here you have to mention that potential range, and then this will create one data file to plot. So again, that command is a simple one. So if everything is good, then by using a simple command, you can get this is that command you have to use. So you will get the final IV characteristics. So this is that IV characteristic for graphene. So you can get directly this characteristic, and so this is that. So now things and I have tested this script for one silicon also. This is for the solution, and I have designed the solution myself, and this is that electrode file at the silicon, where I have taken these 6 atoms as electrode, and this is that K points. And what is the importance of these K points, and the precautions for these K points? This has been mentioned in that previous lectures in that lab work in that workshop I have mentioned there. And this is that you can also plot that bends by using this bend lines block, and you can get that's the bend lines. So this by using this script, this electrode folder is here, and this one is that electrode, and you can get that So by using this Zemol, this is that electrode I have taken single. In order to save the time, just I have taken this small electrode, and second one is this the bias one, and obviously. So if you are familiar with my previous script, if you are already using, then this will be easy. And one tool that is available here, that is TS2TS, and Dr. Panda has also mentioned that how to use that TS2TS. So this skate file, this is that new skate file is just converted to file, and that old skate file, this old skate file which is used in the previous version, that is before that 4.0 version, where this electrode files and that that numbers of atoms in electrode, this had been mentioned clearly, and by using that TS2TS because this is already mentioned in one of the lectures. So this is the solution, and one can get again here one that IV characteristic plot, and we have run this from 0 to 1.5. So we will get this as such. So this is that IV characteristics. So the IV characteristic and such type of this drop in this curve. This is negative resistance curve. So that physical significance, and this is for just a single neural cell, and depending on the thickness of that nanoribbon, that characteristic will be different. So in this output file, difference files are there, and that one can plot that this AV trans. So this is that transmission with energy. So you can plot this transmission also for any specific potential. So different potential here. This is okay. So yes, so this is that we transplant. This is for that any specific voltage. So one can get different transmitted plot for different voltage. So anyway, so I have tested this for different, and also that ketosane molecules, and that so one can study this. This is that electrode. I have taken this one layer is electrode and one layer is buffer, and this is that ketosane molecules. So for that molecular switching type of properties are molecular electronics, you can use this script, or you can use this transistor to study this IV characteristic. So this is that cell for the study, and I have designed this cell by using I think ATK quantum wise. So if you want to design this ATK this type of cell, then you can use ATK quantum wise if you have available, because this is a commercial software. So ASE, that Python based ASE GUI, and also you can take the help of Avogadro type things. So but you have to take precautions for the linkage between this scattering region and this electrodes and buffer system. Otherwise, some error may be there. And okay, by using that sister help desk and myself also, we can overcome those errors. So now it's not difficult to study transport properties by using transistor. So again, here I'm using the same script. So I have tested this for graphene and silicene, and that this is this is taken from that test file. So okay, so this is from the test file of sister package. Okay, so I think you can use this script, and in case of any doubt, you can send me mail. You have my mail ID, and also you can ask for this script. I will send you, but you have to ask me and why you would need this script and what type of project working. So I think it's enough. So just I am just summarizing what you have to do. Just you have to design a cell, just giving 2 electrodes. Maybe you can choose some buffer layers also if you that scattering region is very small enough. So and you have to design that FDF file for electrodes, and then FDF file for that is scattering region, and that FDF file for that is scattering region. You have to just copy that to that bash script, and before that you have to study the properties of that materials, because before using transistor you have to optimize your system, you have to optimize that material, because optimum structure is important, otherwise that convergence type errors may be there. So one after drop one of the error, that convergence error the students are facing frequently. So you have to take care of that. And if you are familiar with that earlier transistor version, then I will suggest that you should design that device and first make that scattering file and electrode file by using that old version before that 4.0 or 3.2. So, and then just convert that FDF file, that is SCATE FDF file, by using TS2 TS tool available in that system package, and then you can get that different flex which you can just paste in that BIOS script, and one readable file is there to help you, and I am also available to help you and make the things easy. So thanks all, enjoy learning. Bye. So you should also follow my lectures, and so this if you want to some more updates, so you should ask some questions, and you need some more videos on any specific properties, you should mention in that comment box, or you can send me.